Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to Japan Study Center. Today we are going to see the chapter of geography and what is our topic today? Guptas and their successors. There is the most important the after the Kumar Gupt, the decline of the kingdom and the emerge of numbers of ruler. Today we have discussed a number of ruler after the Gupta Empire is a decline. There is a first important here, Matrak. Matrak is a chief of the Gupta Empire, and there is the most important here. The Matrak, where is a tribute of chief of Guptas who established an independent kingdom in West India. There is the most important here, and Dhruv Sen. Dhruv Sen too was the most important ruler of the Matraks. There is the most important here. Dhruv Sen too was the most important ruler of the Matraks, and he was a contemporary is a has Heaven Sangan, and there is a married to the daughter is a Haswan and Tanga. Tell about the Dhruv Sen to attend to the Harsa as an assembly by the Prayag, Allahabad. And the ruling over the Sarusatra of Gujarat and Matraks is developed to the Balabhi, and there is a capital and the city of become important center of learning. There is a most important here, important center of the learning, and began on the Arabian Sea. It is was the also port town having to the flourishing trade and commerce. And Matrix is continued to the rules of until the middle of the 18th century when to the Arab attacked to weaken their power. There is the most important here. And the next year Mokhri. Mokhri is the most important of decline of Gupta Empire. The Gupta Empire decline, there is the emerge of the Mokhris. There is the most important here. The Mokhris rulers over Kannauj is a city in the West Uttar Pradesh, which gradually replaced to the Patliputra as a political center of the northern India. The Mokhris is where also there is a subordinate ruler of the Guptas and use the title of Samanta. There is a most important here. Harshavardhanam, their sister Rajshri was married to the Grihashvarman. That is the most important here. And Sasanka, the ruler of Bengal, is good, and the Dev Gupta, their later Gupta ruler, is jointly is attacked to the Varman and the kill him. There is the most important here. They kill him, and the kingdom of the Kannauj was the emerged with that of the Pushyabutis and the Harsh shifted to the capital for the Thanasar of Kurukshetra to Kannauj. The after the Mokhris is empire is destroyed, the emerge of the THANESAR of the Pushyavuti. There is a most important here a Pushyavutis of the THANESAR. Their THANESAR is a Harshan is a migrate from this area, and the important ruling of family to the gain a prominence after the fall of the Gupta was that Pushyavuti, and who had there is a capital of Thanasar. There is a most important here of fall of Gupta's empire. Thaneswara is there a Kurukshetra. The dynasty is become influential and with the associations of the Prakash Vardhan. Prakash Vardhan is the most important here, and who was able to defeat the Hunas and the strengthness of the position in the region of Punjab and Haryana. After his death, his elder son is Rajvardhana is come to the throne, but is the treacherous is a kill of the Sasanka. Sasanka is the most important here. They are king of Bengal of and Bihar. There is the most important here. Sasanka is the king of the Bengal and Bihar. And Harshavardhana, this ascended their authority is AD 606. And he was only 16 years of the age at that time. Still is approved himself to a great warrior and the able of administrator. We have two available source that is so important light on the life and time of the Harshavardhana. There is a 606 to 647, and these are the Harsh Charitra. Her Charitra written by his court poet Banbhatta. The Banbhatta is the most important here. And see you Ku is their travel is account of the Chinese Buddhist pilgrim the Hushan Tong as who is visiting to India during to the AD. The 1926 to 6044 there is a most important time here. After his ascension of Harsvardhana united his kingdom with that of his while over to the sister Rasri, and she above the shifted his the capital to the Kannauj and is described as the Lord of the North. Is a Sakul Pathanam, and he is about the Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha under his control. Harsha is born to the extent he is a power in the Deccan, but he was defected by the Pulcations too. The Chalukya ruled on the bank of river Narmada. The river thus become to the south end is a boundary of the kingdom. The death of the Hers in AD 6047 was following by the political convention that continued up to the 8th century when to the Gujarat and Partharas and the Rajput ruler emerged as the big force in the northern India. There is a most important for emerge a new ruler. There is a new ruler here, a Rajput. There is a Vakata some Rajya. The next year is come to the ruler of Bakatak. Bakatak is most important here and he was established in the peninsular India. The Batakas is a local power that ruled over the northern Maharashtra and Vidarbha. And the history can be reconstructed on the base of a large number of land and grant charters issued to the Brahmans. There is a most important here. But Rudsen, two of the royal Bakataka families was married to the Prabhavati Gupta. The Prabhavati Gupta is the most important here, the daughter of Chandragupta too. There is a most important. Prabhavati is the daughter of the Chandragupta too of there is a impure Gupta family. Culturally there is a Pakataka kingdom is important because it is a become a channel of a spirit of is a Mahanical culture of South India. After the Vakataks is a decline, there is a more emerge of a Chalukya dance century. There is a most important Chalukya 60-80th century AD. The Chalukya is a play on the prominent of role in the history of Deccan and the South India for about 200 years from to the beginning of 60th century AD. And they set off there is a kingdom is a western Deccan with the capital here the Vaptapi. Is the modern is a Badhami in the Karnataka. There is the most important. The kingdom rapidly rose of prominence during to the reasons the design of the Pulcations too. There is a time of AD 610 to 642. He was the greatest ruler of the Chalukyas. He is and the is a consolidated his authority in the Maharashtra and consequent to the large part of the Deccan. He is defected to the Harsvardhana and the Siddhaka is AD 630 and acquired the title of Darshan Patravara. This is the Lord of South. Dushka Pathavara. The kingdom rapidly rose to the prominence of during to the resign of the Pulkasen of 2. There is AD 610 to the 642. He was the greatest ruler of the Chalukyas. There is the most important here, a greatest ruler of Chalukya. He is consolidated his the authorities in the Maharashtra and consequent to large part of Deccan. He defected to the Harshavardhana in the as the circa is AD 630 and acquired the title of there is a most important title Dakshin Patheswara. Dakshin Patheswara is the most important title meaning of Lord of the South. There is a meaning of Lord of the South. There is Dakshin Patheswara. And however himself was defeated and killed by the Pallav king is a Narsingh Burman. Narsingh Burmana is the most important in the AD 642. They killed them of Narsingh Burman in the AD 6402. It's a market the beginning of the law is a long draft the political struggle between the is a Pallavas and Chalukyas, and that is a continuity with the UPS and they are down for the more than to the 100 years. In about AD 757, there is a federalize of the Rukshetruk and the overthrows them. Culturally, there is a period is important for the growth of art and architectures in a Deccan. There is a most important here the map show in your screen the Deccan and South India. There is a most important here the modern town and ancient cities. There is show of the modern town in the symbol of square shape and the circle shape of show here ancient side. There is a most important here the southern India. There is a BC 300 to the AD 750. There is the most important part of our kingdoms. The next ruler here, a Pallav. The next ruler is the most important Pallavs. The Pallavs established there is authorities over South Andhra Pradesh and the northern Tamil Nadu with the capital of Kanchi. The Kanchi is most important here. The Kanchi under them become important temple town and the center of trade of commerce. There the Kanchi is the most important here. The Pallavas rose to the power during the design of the Mahendravarman and the most important AD here are 600 to 630 and the Narsimha Burman is the most important here and there is the AD of 630 to 668. There is a most important here the Narsimha Burman. There is a one. There is a not a Narsimha Burman. There is a Narsimha Burman is one. And throughout there is a design there where the constant and conflict the Chalukya of the Bhattapi in the northern and the Tamil kingdom of Cholas and the Pandyas in the south. There is root in the South India was replaced by their emperors of Chols and culturally there is a design in the important for the growth of Tamil Bhakti literatures and Dravidan style and the art of the architectures in South India. It was under that Mahabalipuram's south of Chennai emerged as an important center of temple is the architectures. Architectures is the most important temple or design on this time. There is a most important here.